Hi, and welcome to another LRCC Soundbite. This week I've got a few words of advice from the Bible. To some they might seem a little bit strange. One of the things Jesus was known for was being a bit countercultural in what he said. Things didn't quite fit with what society expected, not really how human beings naturally work. And that's still the case today with some of the things in the Bible. So, see what you think of this one. You might have heard it before. Before I tell you that, actually, just in case you haven't got one, if you haven't got a Bible and you want one and you live near us, do get in touch. The details are on the screen. We'd love to give you a free copy and we'll show you a few places to get started. Anyway, Jesus is starting to tell people about how they should treat other people. He tells them things you might recognise as a good Christian message. Love your enemies. Be good to people who hate you. Bless people who curse you. If they slap you on one cheek, let them slap the other too. Sometimes called turn the other cheek. Basically, pay back bad things with good things. Treat others as you would like to be treated. This stuff is really easy to say, but it's not easy to do. I was thinking about it and I came to the conclusion that it's all too often the people closest to us that get hurt the most. And sometimes the pain of that hurt doesn't go away very easily. These sayings of Jesus go much further than telling us to forgive people who wrong us or hurt us. These sayings tell us to allow them to keep doing things that hurt us if that's what they really want to do, and still to pray God's blessing on them, still to love them. One bit says, don't give up on anyone. This is all part of trying to live in the same way as Jesus lived when he was on earth. And to live in the way that God exhibits love for everyone. And yeah, I did say everyone. That's something that, again, I think we could all find difficult. There are some people in this world that we might find very, very hard to love. Political and national leaders. Our prisons. They're full, that there are people in all these places that are not people we would necessarily want to associate with. Some of them have done really terrible things, but God's reaction to all of them is the same. He sent Jesus to come and live on this earth, to spend 3 years teaching things like this, and then he was arrested, beaten and executed without having done anything wrong. And when he died, he paid the price for all of the things that all of us have done wrong. And if we accept him and what he's done, that death, then that forgiveness from God is ours. And there is nothing we can do or will ever do that will break that love or that ability for us to be forgiven. But Jesus also said if we don't accept it, then we will be judged for those things and we won't be able to justify ourselves. So Jesus is the way that we can be forgiven. And he wants to show us that love, the kind of love that never gives up, always turns the other cheek and still keeps on loving, no matter how much we might mess up. Now, I should say that I'm not advocating that we should put ourselves or leave ourselves in dangerous situations. Just that we should continue to pray for people and we should continue to want them to come to know Jesus. Because we're all in a mess. This world is a broken place. If you want to know more, do get in touch with me. My email address is on the screen. This week, if somebody does something that hurts you, why not try and think of a time when you messed up and maybe wished afterwards that it could have been different. And use that thought to direct how you react and respond to that person. Maybe that will help you to be a little more understanding and loving in your response. Having said that, I do hope and pray that you have a week free of hurt. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.